Hey everyone, welcome back to Always On Gaming. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you could, go ahead and smack the like button. My goal for this video is 25 likes. If you could help me get there, I would be really thankful. The attention my channel has received has been humbling, and the amount of views has been unexpected. Today, we're going to take on the Raging Bull boss. This is one of the harder bosses I fought my first playthrough around. Not necessarily because of the difficulty of the fight, more so because of when you fight him. This early in the game, you don't have any power-ups, you don't have much health, so it does make it a little bit more difficult. His attacks are a little harder to predict. He does just kind of run around a little bit more random than most enemies, and he does a lot of damage to you. He can probably kill you in 1 or 2 hits if you don't get a good heal before he hits you again. Bam, bam, bam. Death blow. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Run up here. We'll give this guy a death blow. Backstab. Death blow. Take him out, and then we'll eavesdrop on these guys. I want to discuss posting other games. I'm considering in my future videos to switch up the games I'm posting. Leave a comment down below if I should continue this playthrough or jump around. Even if I do jump around, I will be coming back to this video. It is something that I would want to follow through with and finish all the way out, but I am considering possibly jumping over, posting some Battlefront 2 videos. Also, let me know what you guys are playing. What troubles are you guys having in any games? Leave a comment down below so we can start a discussion about that. We'll backstab this guy. These guys are susceptible to the axe attack. It actually breaks their hat. If you don't use the axe on them, they basically block all of your attacks with that hat. It's really crucial that you use that axe to cut their hat in half, and then you can whittle down their health from there. They're actually pretty easy once you use that. Go ahead and take out these 2 enemies here. Then I got like a little route that I run through this area. First thing I do is I take out this guy here. Attack him. And then I actually run around to the left, up through here. Jump up on this wall. I actually found if you time this jump perfectly, you can actually grab onto that roof, just like that, and you can actually sneak around to the back side of all of these enemies. If you don't jump up on these roofs, they'll actually see you, even if you stick to the wall on the bottom. And then you can sneak around and just backstab all these enemies in sequence. I will be playing upcoming new game releases such as Borderlands 3 and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Those are 2 games that I'm real excited about. More so Jedi Fallen Order just because I am a big Star Wars fan, but I also played Borderlands 1 and 2 and I was a real big fan of those as well. So I will be posting content of those 2 games in particular to give you guys kind of an update of what will be coming in the future of the channel. Now that we've taken those guys out, we'll go up here and we'll take a potion real quick and eavesdrop on these guys, take them out. I also want to discuss a posting schedule. I didn't realize video editing took up so much time. I've basically been playing a sample of a game and spending the rest of the time video editing and audio editing. Probably a good 60-40 ratio. You know, 40% of the time I'm playing a game, 60% of the time I'm editing. So it is a lengthy process. I do want to get to some kind of schedule, possibly like 2 to 3 times a week. I think that would be a good happy medium. Mondays and Wednesdays, and then possibly one on the weekend. Alright, so now we're going to go up here to Ashina Castle, take this guy out, sneak up on him real quick, give him a death blow, and basically we're getting ready to fight the Blazing Bull, our boss of the video, and he's pretty tricky early on. He's kind of hard to predict his moveset. Basically what I try to do is run around him the opposite direction kind of what he's running. So if he's kind of running around the right side, I run to the left and vice versa. I'm going to try to jump over. Okay, so that didn't really work. Sometimes I find success trying to jump over him and hitting him in the back. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it just really depends on his position. What works really best is just, like I said, running around him. So this guy, you really just want to get a hit in when you can. You're not going to be able to get a lot of big combos in. He is susceptible to the firework as well. So I'm going to try to trigger that here soon once I get a few more hits in and see if I can get a combo or two in. Being patient is really the key to success in this battle. A few things in gaming news that has caught my interest here in the past few days. Riot Games, the developers of League of Legends, are having ongoing HR issues, and employees had a walkout to express concern that the company is not changing fast enough and that things need to change. I find this interesting because this is the first time in a major gaming company that there's been a protest. Like I said, this has been an ongoing issue stemming back. I think the first account has been possibly a year ago. Basically, the work culture there is demoralizing. They kind of have like the bro culture, everybody's horseplaying, not being real professional, and it really starts from the top and works its way down. So that's something that everyone there is really trying to work together and get it going properly. Alright, we're slowly whittling down his health, taking a few unnecessary hits. Try to heal up real quick. The pellets, they'll heal you slowly over time, so I try to use those first when I'm not necessarily in the heat of battle, where I can kind of get away, take one of those, and I know I can let my health recharge. If I know I need to heal quickly, that's when I'll use the healing gourd. So as you see, I'm kind of circling around and trying to hit him from behind. Right there, you want to try to dodge that. He'll do those left and right swipes. You want to try to avoid those. Look, whenever he rotates, that's a good place to get him, and use that firework. That'll stun him, and you can get a few extra hits in. Like I said, just really be patient during this fight. That's gonna be what gets you through. I'm actually kind of fighting this guy a little early than I should be. I should probably go back to Hirata Estates and finish out that area. Oh, he just got me. Darn. Alright, well, he got me, so we're going to try this again one more time. We'll go through this area quickly, get back up to the boss fight. I hate that I lost to him. I thought I was actually making pretty good progress on him. But here we are. We're going to go ahead and try him one more time and try a little bit different of a strategy against him this time, something that should work a little bit better. I'm going to really stick to my guns, and I was trying to jump over him a little bit too much last time. I don't feel like that's actually too effective, so I'm going to just run around him, try to hit him once or twice here and there, and that's really the game plan. So here, I try to jump over him again. I don't really know why I did that, but I'm going to abandon that immediately. So kind of what I found out is whenever he's charging at you, it's actually better to kind of run away from him until he drops his head and then run to the side of him. That strategy actually works best for me. So here, I'm going to run away. Once he drops his head, just run around him. And then you can run around to the side of him, or preferably the back of him. Hit him a few times. Hit him as much as you can, but you don't want to get too greedy and get hit. As you've seen from the first fight, he does kill you in 1 or 2 hits. There has also been ongoing issues with Gearbox, the developers of the Borderlands series, and a previous employee and former voice actor of the beloved character Claptrap, David Eddings. Supposedly, Gearbox offered David 2 times the industry average to voice the character, and David turned it down. This also spurred David Eddings to bash Gearbox on social media concerning previous financial decisions by Gearbox. I found this interesting because this is actually the second voice actor that is not included in Borderlands 3 that was in previous installments. Not so much has come out from the first voice actor that's not returning. So I thought this was interesting that he's basically going on social media and stating that funds that were spent on an individual should have went back into the company, and they could have paid their employees a little bit more for projects like this. Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, has also been on the hot seat for comments made about microtransactions, first saying that Borderlands 3 would not have microtransactions, only later to announce that they would only have cosmetic microtransactions. He's basically disputing that these are not microtransactions. I guess there's a blurred line that what is a microtransaction. For me, anything you have to pay for outside of the initial game is microtransactions to me. Whether that's DLC, cosmetic, pay to win, all of that is a microtransaction to me. I kind of put that all together. So we're making some pretty good progress here. We're gonna keep chipping away at his health. Use that firework, that's super effective against him. And when he rears up, that's really the only time that you can get a good combo on him. So unfortunately I get hit again there, but I do have a little bit more health. And I do have a pellet. Oh man. So I definitely should not have used that pellet right there, but luckily I can heal. Hopefully I can finish this fight off. He has just a little bit of health left. So, get out of there. So I got greedy again. So we're gonna go ahead, heal up. And we really gotta be careful from here on out. I have no more health. I do technically have an item I can use. It's in my menus. I'd have to pull it out. But I think we can get him. He's pretty close to death. And if you just stick to circling around him, he's really not too hard. It's just I got caught really just being greedy a few times. That firecracker really works well, so as his posture goes up, he'll also take a little bit more damage as well. So we'll go ahead and dodge out of the way of that, get another hit on him. Ooh, hit me again. So I'm gonna kind of focus a little bit. We definitely want to win. Oh, I missed 2 hits there. That could have been the end right there. So let's go ahead and oh no. Oh, the firework that came in clutch. Here we go with the death blow. This is gonna be it. We were able to get him. Awesome. We beat him pretty quickly. What we're gonna do now, we're actually gonna go back to the Hirata Estates. It's where we really should have went before we came to this fight. I love that these guys come out. They're like, oh, the bull, let's go get him. But the bull's dead, and now so are you. Block him. Land a death blow. Awesome. So we're going to go to the Hirata Estates in the next episode. Guys, don't forget to comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.